Hi everybody, welcome back.
Hey, welcome to Marissa and Mike. Listen, do us a favor real quick. Right down here, hit the subscribe button and then the little bell so you get notifications. Page is new right now, and we're posting content for you guys quickly. Come March, we're going to get on a 2 videos a week schedule.
Yep.
And we'll post that up. But we just wanted to take some time to be really transparent and real with you guys. Social media can be a huge time waste.
Right.
It can be a huge negative in your life if that's dominating your life, and all of that time's non-productive.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, can be a huge advantage.
Yes.
One of the things that we want to do for you guys is provide a resource. I'm 60 now. I'm a health coach. I've had cancer. I've beat cancer. I've had some really crappy things happen to me that weren't my fault health-wise. Not going into that in the video, but you're going to get lots of information from me, things you could use or a family member could use. Marissa's a new mom now, and we went through that, and the process of becoming a new mom wasn't perfect. Didn't go exactly like you planned on multiple fronts.
Yep.
And so we learned, and we're a pretty knowledgeable health family, and I've got some tremendous connections. But when it came to an issue she was having with her newborn, actually social media came to the rescue. So let's just get this one example.
So whenever I started, my baby didn't latch. He just wasn't getting milk, so he was losing weight. And so I had to transfer into exclusive pumping. And I actually found a group on Facebook filled with 30,000 other moms that were doing the exact same thing I was doing. And it was great because I finally found like I had found my tribe, someone who I could, somewhere where I could ask questions and not be judged, and for people to give me real life knowledge. And that was something that sparked this interest. Was I wanted to be able to do that for other moms. I wanted to be able to give real life knowledge, and I just have a passion for being able to help people out of where I was. I was scared, I was not sleeping, and I was just really looking for answers. And so that is something that I'm really passionate about, something we're both really passionate about, is just helping other people. So while social media can be a big waste of time, and we can do some more videos on that, and
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, and some things that we do to avoid wasting time on social media. But social media is also a great way to reach people like we're doing here. It's a great way for you to find information. It's a great way to be able to connect with other people. And so that's something that we're really looking forward to doing. So one thing that I think we could talk about a little bit is finding your tribe. It takes a village to raise a child. We've been saying that for ages, but it really does. And that was something that was hard for me as a new mom. Whenever I started this, I was like, you know what? I have to do everything all by myself. I have
Super mom.
Yes. I have to have it all figured out. I have to have all the answers right off the bat. And that was just something that wasn't true. And it was really heartbreaking for me. But whenever I started to ask for help and I started asking other people questions, was when I realized that I could do this, and I could find the answers, and I could ask for help, and it was okay. I didn't have, the whole world didn't have to sit on my shoulders. And so that's something that I wanted to encourage other new moms with, is it's hard to raise a child. And if you're doing it by yourself, I can't even imagine the struggles that you're going through. So that was something I just wanted to touch on, was it's okay to ask for help. And that was something that I called my sister, and the first time that I had my baby, I was just in my room, and my baby was crying, and me and my husband, we're new parents, and we were just looking at each other like, I don't know what to do. Do you know what to do? And we both didn't know what to do. And so thankfully my sister had come to stay for the weekend, and it was 2 a.m. and I said, Laura, I need help. And she came in and took the baby and was like, it's okay. And that was whenever I realized that I didn't know everything that I needed to know, and that's okay. And so I think we can talk a little bit more about even whenever you and Mom were raising us, how did you figure that out, that it takes a village?
So, it's interesting that you came to that conclusion, because we did too. My wife had multiple sisters, some older, some younger, so there were people to talk to. But I'll tell you one of the things I think we did, and you actually did. You just may not have realized you were doing it. But don't go in to the day you deliver as a loner, thinking you got this, because you're going to come to the stark reality that you don't.
Right.
Work on your tribe before. Some people have a built-in support group. We've got family. You've got both sides of grandparents alive, which is very fortunate. Not everybody has that. There's single moms out there. So one of the things we wanted to be able to do here, and hopefully if you watch this video, if you've got questions or things you'd like for us to make a video about, that's one of the things we wanted to do. We want to help be part of your tribe. If you want a fast response to a question, go to our Facebook page, Marisa and Mike, message us or ask the question. If you don't mind asking it in public, you may help some other folks. We'll answer you either way, and we may ask you for permission to go public. Don't have to use your name, but we've in my other life, in my health coaching life, before we started this YouTube channel, I mean, I've worked with thousands of people because I got really sick and put Humpty Dumpty back together nutritionally, and you'll get some of that on this channel. But don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yes. One of the things I wanted to touch on was being, like he said, don't go in to having your first child, or maybe this is your third child and you're a little bit more equipped. But one of the things that we did was we had real honest conversations. Before I even went to the hospital, I knew that I wanted my mom there with me. I knew that I wanted my husband Dylan in the room with me. I knew that I wanted my mom to come and stay with me for a couple weeks.
So I gotta say, this is a big deal. Now, you just opened Pandora's box. Okay. You're pregnant and you're gonna deliver 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now. That honest conversation thing. You better decide who's coming in the room and who has that before you get to the freaking hospital and they're about to put the epidural in. Bad time.
Right, to figure that out.
To figure that out. Horrible time. Have the conversations. You might not want to.
Right. It might be uncomfortable, but it's something that we did, and it saved us so much stress on the day of, because we already knew who was going to be there. We knew what we wanted, and we went in with a plan. And even though it didn't go exactly as the plan that we wanted, I ended up having to have a C-section. We had plans in place that made those decisions a lot easier. And so I think that's something that's really important. You have to have those open, honest conversations with your family, and be able to express what you want. And I think that's something that especially I struggled with as a new mom, was I didn't know how to ask for help. I just expected people to know what I want and to know when to help, and people aren't mind readers. And that was something that I had to come to this brutal realization really early on in motherhood, was that I had to ask if I wanted people to help me. People didn't just know that I needed help. And that's something that I think is a big struggle, and a lot of the reason why, moms, have those, baby blues right after, is you're just so overwhelmed and you don't know what to do, and you feel like you have to have it all figured out, and you don't. You can ask for help, you can ask questions, it's okay. No one's gonna think any differently about you, because let me be totally honest with you, even your mom or your mom's mom, all of them have the exact same questions that you have. Even people who think that they have everything figured out, no one has everything figured out, and it's okay for you to ask questions.
And if you don't, then it's just way more difficult than it needs to be.
Right.
So just a little quick recap for you. Have the honest talks before, during, and after, but before baby gets here are real important. Like, I'll give you one for example. All moms are different, and you're going to have an opinion with your newborn as to how you want people to hold them, whether or not you want people showering your newborn with kisses, whether it's okay just to hold, whether it's okay. It's your baby. If you don't want people to kiss your baby on the face, say no face kissing. Don't want to do that, right? Exactly. That's okay. But tell people up front. Don't freak them out when they're about.
Whenever they're.
when they about, somebody comes in to say, hey, just a couple of quick rules. Number one, I'd like for you to hold the baby like this, and I really prefer that you not
Yeah.
kiss the baby
Yep.
right now.
Something that we did with our newborn was we had we went out and bought like 1 million hand sanitizers and kept them in every room of the house. So whenever people showed up, I'd just be like, hey, real quick, can you just sanitize real quick? Or whenever they came in, I'd be like, hey, do you mind washing your hands real quick before you hold the baby? It's flu season right now, and we just really want to keep our baby safe. You don't have to be mean about it. You can just have those little reminders set up for you to remind people. It is your baby, like he said, and you're allowed to make those decisions. You just have to be upfront with people, and it's uncomfortable at times, yes, but your baby's gonna love you for that, and your baby's gonna be protected because of those decisions that you make for them. So just a little encouragement there. Just be upfront and have those honest conversations. It'll really help in the long run.
Yeah, it amazes me as a coach working with people. So you struggle with telling people you don't want them to kiss your baby.
Right.
But if I went out to eat with you and I took my fork and started to stab food off your plate, you probably wouldn't have any trouble telling me, what the frick you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
But this is your kid, so it's okay.
Yep, exactly.
It's your life. It's your, just be honest. People appreciate it when you set up boundaries.
Yes.
And maybe what this will do is help you set up some other boundaries. That's not what this is about. We'll do another thing
Yes.
about boundaries,
Yes.
but it'll help you in other areas of your life. So
Yeah.
a couple of things. If there's a video you'd like to see us do, ask us to do it. If you've got questions you want a real quick response to, man, pop over to Facebook or Instagram, ask them. You'll generally get a response, unless we're traveling or something, in less than 24 hours. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Subscribe button.
Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we post. And like you said, we do have a Facebook page. It's Marisa and Mike. We also have Twitter and Instagram. They're both at Marisa and Mike, so you can find us there as well. We're excited for this. We hope you are too. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Many blessings.